Hello students, today we will study chapter number 2, linear equation in one variable. In previous classes we already studied about the algebraic expression and equations. So you all are familiar with what is equation and what is expression. So if any expression contain equality sign, then that is known as equation. I will give you one example. If I am writing here 2x plus 3, so this is what? This is an expression, and if I will put here equal to sign equal to 0, so this become an equation. So expression and equation, there is only minor difference of equal to sign. So if I am writing here without equal to, any expression without equal to, then that becomes the expression only. If I will put equal to sign, then expression become equation. Is this clear? Now we'll discuss about the linear equation. What is linear equation? Now there are many type of equations we will study step by step in higher classes. Now I will just give you one example which are the different type of expressions or equations are. First is linear equation. So in short, you can say any equation that has a degree 1 is known as linear equation. Any equation having degree 1 is known as linear equation. So the general formula of linear equation is ax plus b equal to 0, where a is not equal to 0. Here we can say a is what? A is the coefficient of x. And what about b? B is constant. What about x? X is variable. And what is the degree? So here the degree is 1. Here the degree is 1. So what is coefficient? So coefficient is the numerical value which is having the variable. Okay. Here a and b are always the numerical value, because I have written here ax plus b. This is the general formula, but in questions it may ask 2x plus 3 equal to 0. Okay, so 2 and 3 are what? These are the numerical values only. So coefficient are what? Coefficient are the numerical value which is having variable. So what about b? So b is constant. Constant is what? That is the numerical value which has fixed value. Okay, this is also the numerical value, and it has the fixed value because any value, suppose I am writing here 2. So 2 is what? It is fixed because it does not have any variable. If I am writing here 2x, so this is not fixed value because the values depend on what? X. If I will write say x equal to 1, so the value of 2x become 2 into 1 is equal to 2. If I am writing here x equal to 2, so if we will consider x is equal to 2, so the value of 2x become 4. Okay, so this is not fixed value because any term which contain variable, that is not fixed, and any term which does not have any variable, that is fixed, and that value is known as constant. What about x? So x is variable. Variable means which does not have any fixed value. We can take any value or any number instead of variable. Okay, it depends on the question. Now what about the degree? So we have already studied in the previous classes about the algebraic expression. So in that we studied about the power. So here we have an equation. It has power 1. If I'm writing here x only, so what is the power of x? Nothing but 1. If I'm writing here x square, so what is the power of x square? Power 2. Okay. Now what is the difference between the power and the degree? So degree is what you can write here. Degree means highest power. Highest power is known as degree. Okay, variable only contain the power. If I am writing here 2x, so 2, I am not writing here 2 is to 1, or the power of 2 is 1, or the power of 2 is square. Power is only contained on the variables. Understood? Now here the variable is x, and what is the power? Nothing but 1. So here only the maximum power is 1, so we can say the degree is 1. Now the second case is quadratic equation. Now what is quadratic equation? Quadratic equation. So again in short you can write any equation having degree 2. Again you can write the general formula. So the general formula is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Again I am writing here a is not equal to 0. So what is the meaning of a is not equal to 0? I have already written here also a is not equal to 0. So let us check. Now here a is what? A is the coefficient of x square. B is what? B is also the coefficient, but it is the coefficient of x. What about C? C is what? Constant, because it does not have any variable. So this is constant. And what about x square and x? These are variables. And what is the degree here? In this question, the degree is 2, because the power of here, see, here it does not have any variable, so the power is 0. Here the variable is x, so nothing but the power is 1. Here the degree, here we have x square, so the power is 2. So the highest power, we know that the highest power is known as degree. So the highest power is 2, so the degree becomes 2. Now, what is the meaning of a is not equal to 0? If I will write here 0, so this becomes 0 into x square. So any number multiplied by 0, the value remains only 0. So this becomes 0 and plus bx plus c equal to 0. So it does not have any value, we can remove it. So now the equation becomes bx plus c, and if it is bx plus c, then the power becomes 1 and the highest power is also 1. So the degree becomes 1 only. And if any equation having degree 1, that becomes linear equation. So if you are writing ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 and a is equal to 0, if you are taking, then this equation becomes linear equation. Understood? Similarly, I have written here a is not equal to 0. If I am taking a as a 0, then this becomes 0 into x plus b equal to 0, and 0 into x becomes 0, 0 plus b equal to 0, and b equal to 0. So now there is no power. There is no power, it means this is not a linear equation. Understood? So remember, a is not equal to 0 in any equation. If you are writing linear equation or quadratic equation. So this is the part of higher classes. We will discuss this in the higher classes only. Now in this chapter we will discuss only the linear equation. So what about linear equation? Linear equation is the equation which has only one as a degree, and the general formula of the linear equation is this. What about one variable? I hope this part is clear to all. Now we'll discuss about one variable. I'm giving you some examples. Okay, 2x plus 3 equal to 0. 2x plus 3y plus 4 equal to 0. 4xy plus 5 equal to 0. Now, let us check whether all these equations are linear equation or not. Now here, one by one we will check. Here the variable is x. What is the degree? What is the power? The power is nothing but 1. Now here the power is 1. Is there any other variable? No, there is no any other variable. So what is the highest power? Highest power is what here? 1 only. It means this is what? Degree. So the degree is 1, it means this is linear equation. Yes. Now again in this example, variable is x. Now the power is nothing but 1. Move to the next term. Y. The power is nothing but 1. This is constant only. So again, all are we have two variables here. X is a variable and y is also the variable, and both contain 1 as a power. So again, the highest power is 1. So you can write and degree is 1. And when the degree is 1, again this is a linear equation. Move to the next example. Here, in first term, x has nothing but 1 as a power, and y again has a 1 as a power. So, what is the power? Maximum power is 1 only. So, you can write here, degree is again 1. So, any equation containing degree as a 1 or having degree as a 1, that equation is known as linear equation. But let us check how many variables are there in each equation. So here we have x as a variable. Apart from x, is there any other variable? No, there is no other variable. So here we know that all our three examples are of linear equation only. But among this, the first example is of linear equation in one variable. And come to the second example. Here we have x as a variable and also y as a variable. So in second example, we have x and y as a variable. So we have two variables. So this is not linear equation in one variables. This is linear equation of two variables. Now come to the third example. Again we have x and y as a variable. So here we have again two variables. So this is not the part of linear equation in one variable. So linear equation in one variable is equation in which only one variable is there. I hope this is clear to all. Now move to the exercise. To find the value of x. How to find the value of x? So there are many methods. We will discuss one of them. So we know that in equality sign, the left portion is known as LHS and the right portion is known as RHS. Now remember, whenever you are finding any value of any variable, at that time always take that variable on left hand side only. So here we have already the variable on left hand side. And how many terms are there? The first step is check how many terms are there left hand side. So 1 and 2 terms are there, and on RHS side 1 term is there. Now we have to find the value of x. So this is the first term and this is the second term. So we have to find out the value of x. So I already explained you that always take the variable on the left side and all the numerical value on the right hand side. So this is the numerical value. We have to shift on other side. So what to do? Use one rule. Whenever any numerical value has one plus sign, then we will subtract that number from both the sides. If the number having negative sign, then we will plus that number from both the sides. If the number is having multiplication sign, then we will divide that number from both the sides. If the number having division, then we will multiply that number from both the sides. This should be clear to all. Now here, because the number is 2, we have to shift this number on other side. So what to do? This number contains negative sign, or this term contains negative sign. So if number contains negative sign, we will add that number to both the sides. So what to do? Write down the equation as it is, expression as it is, x minus 2. Now we will add plus 2 on left hand side and as well as on right hand side. Is this clear? Now plus 2 minus 2 cancel. What is left? Only x is left. 7 plus 2, it becomes 9. This is very simple. Similarly, question number 2. Again we will use this rule. The first step is check how many terms are there. On left hand side there are 2 terms and RHS side 1 term. We have to find out the value of variable. So the variable is on the left hand side only. So this will remain as it is and the remaining terms will shift on the other side. Now what to do? We have to shift 3 to other side. Now 3 contain positive sign. So if any number having positive sign, we will subtract that number from both the sides. Now write down as it is y plus 3 and subtract this number minus 3 from both the sides. Now plus and minus cancel. What is left? Y equal to 10 minus 3 becomes 7. Now move to the question number 3. Now in question number 3, we know always variable is on the left hand side only and all the numerical value is on the right hand side. So in this question you can see z is the variable and which is on the right hand side, and on the left hand side we have only 6. So you can do one thing. See, if I am writing here x is equal to y or y is equal to x, both are same. So you can write here also, if the question is 6 is equal to z plus 2, so you can write z plus 2 equal to 6 also. Now the variable is on the left hand side. Understood this one? Now again check how many terms are there. We have 2 terms on left hand side. So what to do? This is the variable only. So whatever be the variable, we will shift on other side. So the other term is plus 2. We know if we have plus sign, so we will subtract that term to both the sides. So z plus 2 we have. So subtract 2 from both the sides. Now plus minus cancel. What is left? Z is equal to 4. Understood? Now come to the question number 4. Again check how whether variable is on the left hand side or the right hand side. So the variable is on the left hand side only. This is the variable which is on the left hand side. And if the variable is on the right hand side, so we will again take that variable on the left side. So it is already on the left side. So this is the variable, that what we have to find out, and the remaining terms we will shift on other side. So this term is what? 3 upon 7, and it has nothing but plus sign, and we know that whenever any number with a variable having positive sign, we will subtract that number from both the sides. So this is addition, we will subtract. Write down as it is expression 3 upon 7 plus x, then minus 3 upon 7 is equal to 17 upon 7 minus 3 upon 7. So we will subtract both the terms from both the sides. Now plus 3 upon 7 minus 3 upon 7 cancel. What is left? X. Now here both the numbers are rational numbers. So how to solve the rational numbers? If the rational numbers are in addition or subtraction sign, we will take their LCM. But if the rational numbers are like terms, then no need to take their LCMs. Take the denominator as common and subtract or add according to the equation to their numerator. So here 17 minus 3 we can subtract. So x is equal to 17 minus 3 becomes 14 upon 7, and 7 to the 14. So the value of x is what? 2. I hope this much is clear to all. try the remaining question by yourself. You can solve the remaining questions by this method only. And if you are having doubt in the remaining question, then you can check the next video for that questions. Thank you all.